Minister Louis Farrakhan had mentioned something in the lecture as the enemies continue to attack our man. Now, we gonna stand with our man, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Fulfilling the scriptures, right?
Yes, sir.
Jesus had a whole lot of disciples, and most of them turned, other than a few women.
Come on.
But all the men, they couldn't find none.
Come on, find none.
How strong is that woman today?
That's right.
Come on, that's right.
But we not like that in this
No,
dispensation
sir.
of time, is that right?
No, sir.
FOI, you not gonna run on a man
sir.
of God.
No, sir.
You gonna stand with him today,
That's
right?
right.
What else is there to stand for?
Come on. That's right.
At this point, what do we have to lose?
Right.
But we got everything to gain.
That's right.
We here in the Nation of Islam believe that Allah, God, appeared in the person of Master Father Muhammad.
Yes,
That's a
sir.
fact. That's a fact.
We already busted up the reality of a false mystery, spook, spirit in the sky.
Believe in it, sir.
But we don't have the time to keep going over the same thing with our people
Come on.
Right.
who remain hard-headed, stiff-necked, rebellious,
Right.
running from their God.
Yes,
Come
sir.
on.
Right.
Come on. Run.
Always say the Chinese got their own God, whether they call him Buddha, Hindu, whatever they thinking about, they got their own picture and their own God.
Come on. That's right.
Right.
The Indian ain't over there talking about this old hippie is my God, Jesus.
Come on.
He ain't doing
But
it.
everybody seems to be involved in religion and worship, but when it comes to the black man and woman,
Listen now.
here in America per se,
Right.
we always revert back to this white man.
Right.
Come on. Tell the truth.
The white.
That's right.
And here in the Nation of Islam, we've been fighting our people, for over 80 plus years now to let them know that there is a black God that exists. Whether you let it alone or take it or believe it or not, but we going to stand on the God that's here today.
That's the truth.
Right.
Come on, teach.
Minister Farrakhan said just like it was strange in the beginning when Master Fard Muhammad made his presence known, it is stranger today.
Right.
Right.
Come on.
Weird that.
Black folk want to believe anything but
Right.
the truth.
That's right.
We'll take anything today.
Come on. That's true.
But when they see you coming, you reject it or hate it without a cause.
Right.
Big time.
That's right.
Who is Master Fard Muhammad?
Right.
Good question.
Read the back page of the Message to the Black Man. Just think. Each one of us got a cell phone, right?
Right.
Hopefully. Even if Obama phone,
Right.
however you got to use it.
Come on,
We're
right.
going to be communicating.
That's right.
But you get a text message or an email. A message, right?
Right.
God way advanced than the white man. He gave us a message a long time ago.
Right.
Now, have you opened your message? Have you read your message?
Come on, man.
Good question.
See, it's just that plain. If God gave you a message, why wouldn't you open it?
Good question.
Why wouldn't you read it to see what's the contents up in it?
Good question.
But he didn't only just give you a book form, but every man or woman's life is a book. So he did give us a message, and he gave us a messenger to accompany the message, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
That's right. That's right.
Do you know who he is?
Come on. Yes, sir.
That's a good
A
question.
man who is being written out of history.
Right.
They always display the students.
Right.
Right.
Muhammad Ali, Malcolm X. They give you any and everybody. They even will put Farrakhan up on a level, not in that sense, but they'll make his works known to a degree.
Right.
But they never mention the teacher.
Right.
Right.
When the black family was a little stronger, they used to talk about all that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad's accomplishments were.
Right.
Come on.
Still today, no one has topped his accomplishments.
That's right.
As far as for black folk,
Right.
That's a fact.
Johnson & Johnson was cool, but it didn't top the Nation of Islam.
No, sir.
That's right.
Oh, that's real.
Ebony Magazine and all that can't beat the Final Call newspaper.
Right.
Right.
So they don't give Elijah no credit.
You don't give nothing.
And if it wasn't for the top student, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, you wouldn't even know who Elijah Muhammad was.
True.
Many of us wouldn't even think about Elijah. Because when Elijah went away, most of the students disappeared. All the classrooms of God were shut down. By our own doing. Many of us took the message to the black man and burnt it. Threw it away. Got rid of all the teaching. Pulled all our garments off. And went back into the world. But lo and behold, a beautiful man. A beautiful man.
Yes, sir.
A top student.
Come on.
Top student.
A servant of God. Really a divine man.
Come on, man. Teach the truth.
I ain't gonna say Marcus Garvey ain't divine.
Right.
Toussaint L'Ouverture and anybody else. But like Brother Ishmael said this morning about a modern present leader among you who is divine in his own right. A man who speaks God, talks God, walks God, lives God. You ain't heard no frivolous language coming from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Can you find a leader like Farrakhan?
No. Not today.
Do you know a leader like Farrakhan?
Come on, brother.
But our people want to deny him.
Right.
They want to find some better. They want to put somebody next to him and say, this is the one I want. They said, lo, you will hope that you had took away with the message.
That's what he said. Hey, fight their hands. Go ahead.
Quran said, you laughing at us, but surely we'll be laughing at you.
That's right. Yeah, of course.
Y'all still selling bean pies?
Yup.
Farrakhan getting rich. He doing all that. Minister Farrakhan don't need nothing from us.
Right.
We need Farrakhan more than anything right now. Whether you know it or not. Go ahead. I greet you. Assalamu alaikum. Right to the point.
That's right.
The black problem.
Come on, come on.
The flyer went out, but it didn't have the complete title. See, we got to put Farrakhan and 64 years of service. The black problem.
Come on. Come on.
See, the enemy is attacking him, and he let us know what his mission and his assignment has been.
Come on, brother.
He said, I ain't worried about them.
Nah.
I've been working on this black problem.
Come on.
Right.
That's what it said.
Did you hear him?
Yes,
It
sir.
said the black problem.
Muslims, did you hear him?
Yes, sir.
You want the rah-rah tickle me session, huh? You want to kill the devil, the white man. Is the white man the black problem?
Not today.
I just wanted to ask a question first. Is there a problem?
Yes, sir. Most definitely.
Nation of Islam, we know it's a problem because we got the problem book.
Right.
How to solve the people's problems.
That's right.
Come on,
Teach. It's all in here.
I just asked a question. Is there a problem?
Yes, sir.
If you ask black people, they don't think it's a problem. You know, they believe the white man so much today that we better off here than in the jungles like Tarzan swinging with bones in our nose. If it wasn't for the benevolent white man, you wouldn't have a Cadillac and a Mercedes.
Come on.
You wouldn't have no Air Force Ones and no Jordans.
Come on.
You wouldn't be able to eat in the Cheesecake Factory if it wasn't for that benevolent white man. Why do they love the devil? Because he what? Because he what? What has the white man given you other than hell, slavery, suffering, and death?
Go ahead.
Still today. No, slavery over with.
Is it?
One of the problems is, how do you free someone who don't even know that they still a slave?
That's a good question.
That's one of the first things I was thinking about, man. How do you free a man who already think he free but don't know he's still a slave?
Come on.
Big problem.
Come on, teach, brother. Think on that.
Black folk don't know that they still slaves.
Right.
That's right.
But in the Holy Quran, it speaks of it in Surah 90, our duty is to free a captive.
Right.
Or the slave, or the one needy and hungry and impoverished and out of doors. That fit the description more of black folk than anybody in America and anywhere else right now.
That's right.
That's right. That's us. That's us.
Every bus bench,
Come on.
every supermarket,
Yes, sir.
every underpass on the bridge.
Come on, teach.
Not saying there ain't no others there, but predominantly black.
Right.
That's where the greater of the black community is now.
Yep, sir.
They done shoot us away here, put us in the mountains there,
Right.
in the desert there.
Right.
Most black folk, you can find a community under a bench, was somewhere just out there making it.
Right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's right.
How do you free a slave or a captive?
Come on.
The greatest tool we got is the Final Call newspaper.
Come on.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
That's right, brother.
How do you free a man who don't want to read the paper though?
Yeah.
It's layers to this.
Yes, sir. That's right.
We can take the mental shackle off of your mind and liberate you. But how do you, as they say, you could bring a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink.
Come on.
Right.
So a base teaching we got is, if the mountain don't go to Muhammad, then Muhammad going to the mountain, right?
Yes, sir. That's right.
Negroes ain't walking up in this building.
Come on,
Negroes ain't getting off of their computer and their Netflix and their PlayStation. So that means the FOI got to go to their community, is
Yes,
that right?
sir. Yes, sir.
And every now and then we let the MGT go so they can see that there is a woman component to the FOI.
Come on.
Black man is God, but the black woman is God also. Ain't no one-man thing up in here. It's a family affair up in here.
Right.
But if we don't go to our people, then they're going to remain in their condition.
Come on, brother. Good teach.
Another description is that the dead is dead. The dead don't move nowhere.
Right.
Ain't nothing happening.
The white man move them, or until the Spirit of God move them,
Right.
which is called the resurrection of the dead.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Do you believe we're in the resurrection?
Yes, sir.
Some of us. Some of us probably still thinking that Granny coming back. Uncle Jojo gonna just come up out of the grave.
Yeah. Come on.
Tells of the crib, maggot status. He gonna put the body together. And I know you want to pass that fake teaching on us. No, God could do anything.
Come on, man. Come on.
Come on, man. Just be real with yourself.
Right.
All them people that been dead all this time, they just waiting on that day.
Right. Come on, man.
White man told us it was year 2000, the end of the world. The picture at the end of the world, Jesus gonna come back and restore everybody and save the whole world. Well, what happened? It's 2019. Black folks still dead.
Right.
Still running around.
Come on.
What happened? It didn't happen. It's gonna happen still. Jesus didn't come because it wasn't the time. We waiting still. Talk to me.
Come on.
Tell it.
We at the Jesus Peace right now anyway.
Yes, sir.
That's real.
We're not thinking 2,000 years ago in the Nation of Islam.
No, sir.
Right.
We're not waiting on no mystery God and Jesus from 2,000 years ago, always around, always present, floating on some cloud, been doing this for the longest, while we still dying, broke, poor, hungry, out of doors.
Right.
Come on.
We don't think like that up in here.
Right.
You can have heaven while you live.
That's right.
White man told you you're going to get heaven when you die, but we don't believe that.
No, sir.
Right. While you live.
So is there a problem?
Yes, sir.
Just a question. I ain't got no problem, bro, Karreem, man. I got a good job. Yeah, I work for Google. I work for iPhone. I'm the ITT specialist for iPhone.
Right.
I build cars for them. You heard that? For them.
Right.
I work for them. Most of us don't do still away.
Right. Come on, teach.
We in a bad situation in
Yes,
America.
sir.
Right. Yes.
And it's getting worse.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
What is the problem? You can't look at the white man today. You can. He is the root of all of our problems.
Yes, sir.
Right.
First. We clear that.
Yes.
He is the root of all of our problems.
Yes, sir.
But as the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, here's a man that let you go from over 300 years of chattel slavery and up 100 plus years free now. Why haven't you taken unto yourself to get up and do something?
Good question.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
We're the only ones that can look and blame someone for all our failures and all our misfortunes. Brother Nuri gave a good diagnosis one time. He said, black people have a disease called excuse-itis. Y'all ever heard of that one?
You got it.
You need to look at your children and then listen to their language. And when you see them forming that disease, you got to help them get rid of it.
Right.
Because it starts when we real small.
Yes,
Take out the trash. Man, I was doing this. Man, that's an excuse.
Right, right.
You didn't do what I asked. Make up your bed. Man, I got to go do this. No.
Right.
Black folk got an excuse for everything.
Right.
Man, come on.
For everything.
Right,
That's right.
right.
If there is a problem, how can we solve it? Can it be solved? That's at the end of the lecture. Muhammad got an answer for everything. Farrakhan Muhammad and the Nation of Islam. Come on.
Right.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Right.
This one man told me like this. Life has its problems.
Yes, sir.
From problems come solutions. To every solution is the answer. How easy the answer if you ask the right question. You heard that? So we got to rewind and change that around a little bit. Negroes have problems. Do we agree?
Yes, sir.
Black folk got problems, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. The babies even know that. Do we know it? Let's look at a few of our problems real quick. Let's start with society as a whole. Minister Farrakhan said you have tried to sit your way in. You done march your way to the gates, though. White folk just do not let you in because you're marching.
Right, right.
That old walls of Jericho prophecy, they went around 7 times, then the walls came crumbling down. The white folk got barriers and barriers and barriers of walls for Negroes.
Yes, yes, yes.
We've been marching for over 30, 40, 50 years.
Yeah,
We've been marching since the civil rights.
Right.
yeah.
The minister said, what is the same cry? When you look at civil, a part of a society, jobs and justice, right? We don't believe they got enough jobs for their own millions of unemployed, in addition to, at that time of the writing, 20+ million Negroes.
Right.
We don't even know how many black folk it is. But we know the white man ain't got enough jobs for us.
Right. That's right.
Right, right.
Then with our brown family here, with all the Indians and everybody else and the Filipinos and everybody else trenched in, you are what is called the last hired.
Verse. Yes.
What?
Yes,
Y'all right?
sir.
Most of us ain't even on that level. We don't even go look for a job because we just know we not going to get it. That's how destroyed some of us is. And I ain't even thinking about the white man. Man, I'm going to just go out here and sell some sodas and candy and popcorn and whatever hustle come to my mind.
That's right.
We like the movie Hustle and Flow now. All we do is hustle and try to flow with it.
Right.
That's right. That's right.
To and from trying to make ends meet.
Yes, sir.
That's the black man and woman today in this society.
Yes,
Right,
sir.
right.
Brothers be coming in there, like I always tell you, they come put a little suit on, they sagging a little bit with a little belt. They got their little, their little dancing shoes for the club, try to look good for the little, you know how when they go, try to go for an interview.
Right, right.
The white man said, look, man, you're not getting over this equipment right here. I'm not letting you behind this. What skill set you got? Man, I went to Etowanda, Okay, you went to Etowanda. What college did you go to? Oh, I went to a black college. We've been taught that's BS in a literal sense. You got to MS some more. Because you got millions of us with these degrees,
Right.
but what are they doing with it?
Right.
That's right.
Right.
Think on that.
So in society, there is no place for us because in slavery, we was fully labored. We had a full-time job
Right.
from sun up to sundown
Full time.
for free.
Right. Yes, sir.
Literally.
Yeah.
Then once they cut us, now they reversed it with affirmative action and all this other junk they got now. Now they got to hire white folk. They done made them equal to you and they the ones that put you in the condition.
Right.
Now if they don't hire a white person, then something wrong.
Yeah.
They the biggest recipients of affirmative action.
Right.
They the biggest recipients of food stamps and WIC and all that.
Come on, man.
Quiet is kept.
That's right.
but they always put light on you in this society.
Right.
You are the scapegoat.
Yes, sir. That's right.
And we know who's behind the doomings.
Right.
Let's say it like that. Because who controls the media?
Right.
Don't say it. We want to finish what we say.
Come on.
Before they censor us and take us off the airwaves or whatever they're going to try to say.
Right.
You guys keep blaming us. Anything you do, it make national attention. National, everything we do is all blowed up.
Yes, sir.
But in the latest final call, the one before this one, they was talking about these terrorism, but white folk picture on there.
Right. Right.
That's right.
In their society, like Brother Abdul said, they script the story a certain way. You go out and kill somebody, you the worst dude on the planet.
Right.
Oh man, this was a bad guy. They got your mug shot from elementary school.
That's right.
Look at how he was looking. We just knew something was wrong with him.
That's right.
We knew he would grow up and be a thug.
Right.
But when the white folk go out and kill them, shoot the whole school up, murder their whole family and all that, then, man, well, we felt he just had a little issue. He was a little disturbed. His mom lost his job. The job, your mama lost the job. You ain't supposed to go kill up everybody.
Right. Get another deal done. Come on now.
Right?
Keep on.
But he make an excuse. He make them look better than what they are. How can you eat another person?
Yeah.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Right.
He was eating black folk. Particularly.
Right.
The bigger the bodacious, the prime cuts. Skinny white folk, he don't want that. We want some dark meat. It's a joke. It's humor with it.
Real.
But how many other Jeffrey Dahmers is out here? How many more is intent on killing us in a society?
Right.
Back page of the final call. You believe your 400-year-old open enemy is all of a sudden your friend?
Right.
Problem is you sleeping on your enemy.
Took a knife.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
This man is killing us day and night.
Right.
And getting away with it.
Right.
All the time.
Sacramento, you
Right.
killed the brother in his backyard of his granny house.
That's right. Shut it down.
How do the police get up? It's their system.
That's right. Yes, sir.
You still trying to fit in a society because you happy they let you in a cheesecake factory.
Yeah.
In a society, we didn't used to go in a restaurant.
Right.
Right.
It used to be open, colored, white.
Right.
Mexicans in the back, dog. Oh yeah, they used to be on the Brown Brother too.
That's right.
Don't act like they didn't get a little taste. Natives also.
Everybody.
That's why we said this thing gonna be divided between the three.
Right.
The natives got their part.
Right.
17 million with the 2 million Indians.
Right.
Brown family here, CC Puede, they let you know we ain't going nowhere. There's too many of them, man.
Right.
You way slow on that wall.
Right.
Plus Chapo showed you I can build excellent tunnels.
Come on with Chapo.
Don't act like you gonna put everybody over there and they done showed you they can build a tunnel better than so you wasting the money, Mr. Trump.
Right.
But in this society, they are trying to remove us.
That's right.
They feel that they would be better without you now.
That's right. Let's go.
But in our writings, it says if you don't have nothing for us to do, why not just let us go?
Right. Come on.
All right. That's right. That's a good question.
The American government don't got nothing else for black folk to do other than be a buffoon.
That's right.
You can be an entertainer in this society. You can be a football player, a basketball player. You can run some track, play tennis as long as you don't cover up your body.
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
You make something that cover all their assets up, you
Right. You got to ban that.
Right.
You got to show it. You ain't wear that.
all them homosexuals in France was upset.
Right. Go ahead.
We designed this. This is our arenas. We want you to tart around.
Come on.
Right.
So that society is trying to remove the black family.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How many brothers is in jail? That's a whole nother society I don't even want to talk about. It's a whole world within this world. Like Brother Minister Charles in Phoenix said, it is a prison within a prison.
Right. Come on, Karreem.
That's right.
Because this is a prison.
Right.
The American society is a prison.
That's right.
How do you know? I'm talking about those who say they free. When you go to your house, you got a bar door on there. You got bar doors on your windows. You got bars all around the house. Cameras on the inside and the outside. You running 24-hour surveillance just like the white man doing us outside. You walk out of here, the satellite is going around. You hit every stop sign, it's a camera. You go in the store, you under surveillance. Plexiglass, moving the thing around just to get your food. I mean, this thing is locked down and fortified. And you cannot escape without a visa or a passport.
That's right. Can't even leave. Come on. That's right. ID. That's right.
So we really in a prison in America.
It's a state, man.
And anybody else who have come over here, sometimes they get trapped within the prison. Industrial complex. But they got you thinking over here in Victorville and all these places. No, you better start thinking about the prisons on your mind.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Because we got the keys to the rusty lock. All the rust that's been building up on it.
We got it.
Elijah Muhammad said, in reference to Minister Louis Farrakhan, on this man have I laid the key.
That's right.
You don't think he got the key, huh, black man? You don't think Farrakhan can free you? You know, it's like the great fake thing they try to keep the society together with our brother Obama.
Right.
When they selected him to give us a black face, to make us be good again.
Good teacher.
Symbol without substance.
Right.
You heard me?
Yes, sir.
Symbol without substance. I got a black president. What did he do?
Nothing.
We got black mayors. What are they doing? Black governors. What are they doing? You can have all the symbols, but in society, we don't even got our own black car.
Go ahead.
Think on that.
You can try to take Chrysler's car because a brother designed it and said that's the black Bentley. It ain't the black Bentley. That's Chrysler's.
Come on. Yes, sir.
They use your skill and intellect
Right.
and then cashed in on it. The Yeezys. Them ain't ours. Them is Adidas. The Jordans.
Right.
They not ours.
Go ahead.
They Nike.
Come on. Feel nice. Yes, sir.
Symbol without substance. We be running around happy that we got nothing. Bragging about millionaires and billionaires. I ain't got nothing too much against Mayweather, but if you can stand on hundreds and $300,000s of dollars, and we don't even got toilet tissue.
Right.
Go ahead.
What you doing with it?
Come on.
I know what he doing with it, throwing it away.
That's right.
Running it. Having fun with it. Living like a mirage.
Right.
That's all we do.
Right.
Same with us. On all levels.
Yes, sir.
Our Savior is a little check called income tax. That's our yearly boost.
Get on line.
That's what black folk get to really go at it.
Come on with the get on line.
But everything in society go up around the income tax time. You know the gas was $2 all through the summer. As soon as the income tax at the end of the year, gas at $3.35. You like, damn, how? First, I want to know, how can you just raise the price and lower the price at will?
Right.
Think on that.
All the gold chains done went up. All the clothes is up right now.
Everything.
We just waiting. But the white man know you got to come back to him.
Gotta come back.
Right.
Minister Farrakhan said we are being socially engineered.
That's right.
Just think of that word. Let it settle with you.
Come on.
Socially engineered.
Think about it.
An engineer is something that a person or someone who designs or makes something. The building, they have structural engineers.
Right.
You go and look at little computers and what? He's a computer engineer or computer scientist.
Right.
There's many engineers.
Right.
Who are the ones that are socially engineering us? Ask your man Zuckerberg.
Come on.
Think on that.
Social media.
Ask your man Bill Gates.
Right.
They didn't name it social media for nothing.
Come on. Come on.
They took you out of a real society and put you in an artificial society and caught you in the World Wide Web.
Right.
For those who are caught, because the minister said it only catches lightweight creatures.
Come on.
Right. Lightweight.
You started off on LinkedIn and all that, networking with people, getting business forms and all that. It was good in the beginning.
Right. Listen now.
All positive.
Okay.
We're going to meet up over here. We're going to do this. We're going to have this thing. We're going to do this and that. It was all good in the beginning.
Yeah.
But where did it creep in that you had to undress yourself?
With the IG model.
How did every sister down there on there get to undressing herself? See, you can regulate a man of God who speaks the truth, never told a lie on the enemies of God, but when a sister is parading herself, you ain't got nothing against that.
Go ahead.
Come on now. Come on now.
Ku Klux Klan got documentaries, but Minister Farrakhan can't say the word Jew without you taking them off. And he ain't even say that. He's talking about his music.
Right.
You don't want to hear that.
That's right.
Netflix, are you guilty
Yes.
of condemning an innocent man?
Yes, guilty.
Think on that.
Twitter survived a little bit of pressure, but they got a council now.
Right.
Twitter and Facebook are the censorers. But I'm going to tell you, for the Nation of Islam, we fear no censor nor censorer. You don't fear them. God got a way to get around any and everything you promote.
Yes, sir.
We
Go
on a
ahead.
mission up in here
Straight mission.
to save our people.
Right.
Now, the people that must be coming against us are the ones that don't want our people to be saved.
Think on that. Think
Point
on
blank.
Right.
That's right.
You got a man who doing good work and somebody condemning him. We should be asking the one who talking about that man.
That's
Right. Right.
We will never question them.
Right now.
Think on
But
that.
you got to go justify what he's doing.
Right.
Can you find any wrong of this man?
Come on now.
Go ahead. Which one am I saying?
I know the enemy lied on him.
Yes, sir.
He killed Malcolm.
Right. Right.
Back.
Right.
That was the biggest lie. One of them.
You wasn't nowhere near it.
And I always say, you know where Farrakhan is.
Come on, brother. You ain't know where he at.
4855 South Woodlawn.
Yes, sir.
You know where the farm is in Detroit. You know in Michigan. You know where Farrakhan is. He ain't hiding. He ain't doing things in the cut.
He out in the public. Go ahead.
You knew when he was in Iran.
Come on, brother.
And you knew that he said, I'm coming back.
Yes.
What did you do?
Go ahead.
Nothing. Blood.
But many of us were scared. Man, I wonder what's going to happen. Is they going to arrest the minister and this and that? You ain't got to be afraid of them.
That's right.
He's a gangster. We know that. And he been ruling us with brute force for
Right.
over 400 years now. Killing us at will. But that day is over today.
Yes, sir.
His time is up.
That's right.
We're going to move fast. Education.
Come on.
Mosque Mariam.
Yes, sir.
It is a center for the re-education of the black man and woman and really humanity in general.
That's right.
But you still want to find a charter school.
Right.
Crystal Stair program.
Come on.
The this and this and that. You still want to find another way to circumvent a knowledge from God.
Right. Right.
God's education is supreme above all education.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm not going to spend a lot of time on education because we got so many people that have went through, years
Years.
of these colleges.
Yes, sir.
Years. But haven't produced a reality for us yet.
That's right.
Because at the end of the educational system, most of our people go for self
That's right.
and never give back.
Yep.
The alma mater is the hood.
That's right.
It ain't USC.
Right. Right.
UCLA didn't make you.
That's right.
LeBron James, they didn't make him.
Right.
You found him on a basketball court somewhere.
That's right.
But the way of the enemy is the same and his pattern is the same. He always give you an agent.
Right. Yes, sir.
Heed the word.
Always.
I want to be somebody. Okay, here's your agent.
Right.
Here's your manager.
Right. Right. Good by yourself.
You can't manage yourself?
Right.
You can't manage your own finances?
Man, think about it.
So here's somebody telling you how to spend your money?
Right.
But let a brother try to do that.
Man, get out of my face.
Let us tell you where to put your money. You're going to fight us tooth and nail over one of our programs talking about a nickel a day.
Right.
35 cents a week.
Come on.
16 something a year.
Right.
$16 that is.
Right.
They They selling coffee for $16, like one cup. But you gonna argue with us,
Yeah, ain't that something?
fight us, try to figure out a way on us in the Nation of Islam saying, oh, we out for the people's money, we robbed the Million Man March, what did they do with the money?
Yeah.
You find a reason to come against us.
Come on, brother, that's right.
Take something out of that.
We are probably one of the oldest black-owned and operated independent education in America.
That's right.
Muhammad's University of Islam. And as we spring them up in every city, we confronted with trials and all that we confronted with. But you see your children come in as a Negro or a fool.
Yeah.
And as you know, because the public food system cannot compare.
Right.
Just go ask your children when you get home.
Right.
Tomorrow. It's Monday. What did you learn? Nothing.
Right.
What did you do? Nothing. First thing I'm going to ask you, how did you accept that? Nothing at school? Okay, man. Go get that book right there. This is what you call your second education. Come on. And if you didn't learn nothing up in there, I'll be damned you're going to be in this house and you ain't going to learn nothing up in there. Unless your mind having a fool. So with education, we have to always engage our children. But it was the same with the minister, with Malcolm, and the same with your babies.
Yes, that's right.
In that system, you don't know if they being destroyed.
Right. Needle in the brain.
The school is like a prison anyway. Police patrolling. They got not counselors, they got what they call them, parole officers or what's them people? Narcs, all that. They got undercover stings and all that at every school.
Right.
They doing all that in the school system. Education is that which keeps you from becoming a savage.
Yes, sir. That's right.
That's right.
Education is what is acquainted with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
That is right.
In our lesson, that is what is called the pursuit of happiness.
Right. That's right.
Our people have lost the knowledge of themselves and are living a what?
Beast.
What?
Beast.
Now you might walk up on a brother and he'll say, nigga, I'm a beast.
Go ahead.
Literally tell you that. Your children might even tell you that. But they using it under, they can run fast and jump, and that's what beasts do, run fast and jump. Do all that animals do.
That's right.
So he equated himself with a beast.
Yes, sir.
But what about the part of living a beast life?
Right.
People walking, they just go pull food out the trash and eat it. That is not civil.
No, sir.
Even while driving.
Yeah.
That ain't civil.
Right.
Right out the drive-thru.
To sit down, prepare a meal, discuss things with your family. All the movies show it like that. Whenever they make these good old black shows, all these high-priced shows that they show the so-called educated black folk, they going for a turkey dinner, but they got, you know, Christmas time, they put the little ham on there, you know, oink, oink, do away with the pork. Today was a good day. Mama cooked the breakfast with no hole.
No.
You got all the amenities, but you got swine on the table. And then anytime we see these pictures, it's all filth and debauchery and buffoonery at the table.
Right.
Ain't like a table talk like Muhammad used to give or Minister Farrakhan. The highest wisdom, the highest education departed. But you ain't got that. We laughing and joking. Most of us don't even assemble the family anymore. They over there eating while playing PlayStation.
No, sir.
There you go.
Food over there cold. They ain't even looked at it. Man, get your plate. Nah, I'm on Fortnite, man. They giving 8 hours. 9 and 10 hours.
That's right.
You know, that's where their education is coming from.
Yes, sir.
They really being artificially inseminated to kill, to murder.
Yes, sir. That's real.
Mr. Farrakhan said, what manner of deception is the enemy using?
Right.
No prophet has been able to defeat Satan so far.
Right. Come on now.
Not one.
Right.
What do you do with your finances?
Good question.
Come on. Big problem.
Lil Kim, more money, more problems. We think money is what's going to free us, huh? Most of us think that. Man, soon as I get my money right, Kanye West, nigga, you can't tell me nothing. That's the problem.
Right.
But the white man is so smooth at it, he'll allow you to have big money.
Right.
But the manager is always there.
Come on.
Your agent is always around.
Right.
They want to know what you're doing with your money. Ocho Cinco,
Right.
80 million, you giving it to another man to make investments for you.
Right.
Come on. Think on that.
How?
Straight.
But then you see a brother on the corner and he asks for $1, and you taking the mind state of a master or the enemies, then you say, nigga, stop begging.
That's right. Yes, sir.
If I can't help you, who else can?
Think on that.
Everybody else is doing for self.
Yes,
So they
sir.
gonna suffer the consequences, so they know that.
Right, sir.
But we the only people that want to do for self.
That's right. Right.
We ain't telling you to go be against other people. Just do for self.
That's right. Intelligent.
Life is governed by goods and services.
Right.
Supply and demand.
Right. Yes. Yes, sir.
Needs.
Yes, sir.
You don't think we need anything?
Well, we just need money.
See, we're not backed by Target.
Come on.
You see this flag right here.
Yes, Right. sir.
Freedom, justice, and equality.
That's right.
We're not backed by Walmart.
Come on.
Right.
We're not backed by Goldman Sachs.
Right.
We're not backed by Cadillac.
Come on.
We're not backed by Nissan, Toyota. We're not backed by none but the hearts of the people of God.
That's right.
That's where our backing come from.
Yes, sir.
So the enemy's major plot is if they could remove the people from the man of God or the family of God, then they think they got a victory.
Right.
But he has already been assured. He said, man, look, you got the hearts of the people.
Right.
But that's the enemy's plot.
Right.
That's what they did with Jesus. They ran all the people away.
Yes, sir.
Turned the people against him. First they was like, Hosanna! Hosanna! Next thing you know, they over there like, man, crucify him. That's how they doing R. Kelly right now. That's how they did Michael Jackson.
Yes, sir.
That's how they did Bill Cosby. On the internet, you see how they said all these 20 other fools got away, but Bill Cosby doing time.
Come on, all them Catholic priests.
All them get away.
Man, come on.
Go study the crucifixion of Michael Jackson, and then you got the temple.